that works here.
I don't know why I've been having this British accent come out.
Can you please keep it?
It comes out randomly. I don't know why.
It's from the French tuck.
I was thinking it's from like the French tuck. I was thinking maybe because New York is like very old school British.
Oh, you're trying to mimic fucking Frank or
No, that's
or the
that's
atmosphere.
Italian.
The
That's
atmosphere and the
Italian.
gases make you talk that way. That's another conspiracy.
What?
The gases in the environment
Make you talk what way?
make you have a different accent.
Um,
No, just kidding. That's something that I just made up to make you guys
that's
trip out.
interesting. See, but that's what I feel about a lot of these YouTube
I know, that's what
It's
crack.
interesting though.
There's like,
Right, though. I mean,
I don't know.
if I was to breathe in some helium, I would definitely
Oh, yeah.
talk
I know, right? That's so funny. That's probably why I thought of that all random.
But I was thinking it's the history, like how you said you did the Italian thing, and because you're in the area, I wonder if I got a British thing,
totally.
an English thing.
Yes. Oh
Did
my
you
God.
hear-
Because you heard when I did it yesterday too. I was like, what's that? There's something like
It's
it was
because
so
you hear
weird.
people around you.
Nobody
like,
around here has been talking with an English
Was
accent.
Frank talking? Is Frank the only one that we?
He's Italian. I'm
She
talking
definitely
English.
Frank. She definitely could be Frank.
That's just my impersonation. That's intentional. But this, I said something to her yesterday about headphones,
Yeah.
and I don't know why the hell it came out. But I was like, I wish get Ed or something the way it came out,
It
and
was wild.
I was like,
it was so
and
weird.
she laughed, and I was like, I did not know where that just came from.
I know.
So maybe your ancestors come out when you draw, right?
Yeah.
I think my English, I have English in me. You know that, right?
I will too, a little bit.
Both my last names are English.
Mine's French.
Hairless?
Perlas is French.
I would have
And it's,
imagined it in Spanish.
And it means pearl
did
divers,
say that.
pearl traders.
That's
like
cool.
my ancestors were doing that.
I have to relook up what mine was. I just know mine are just from
It
fucking.
means that you're sheltered. All your family's sheltered.
Sheltered.
They would build shelters.
I know there's a Shelton house in England, and it might be like my family lineage. on
Oh,
that
that's what
side.
happened to my friend that's African American mix, and he said that his great grandpa, that was a slave owner, had like this big house, and now it turned into in North Carolina, and it turned into like a museum.
That's cool because
I
I
was
know.
like, what the?
I was saying to Colby that since I've been out here, I feel a different connection to my family. It's like when people go to different countries and they can feel their family roots.
Their
and stuff.
roots.
I feel family out here for sure because I do. A lot of my family is from out here.
Me too. I know exactly what you're talking
It's
about.
That's
cool.
a trip. I haven't felt that. I'm like, I only have an uncle out here in New York, but he's an asshole.
All my family's from out here for the most part. I'm the only West Coast kid, and my mom's from San Fran. Yeah, Baltimore, Jersey, Virginia, Georgia.
Wisconsin.
Nobody's from Wisconsin in my family. New York, I have family out here. I don't know who, but I know Baltimore mostly.
Your dad been to Baltimore recently?
Not recently.
He doesn't go. Is your grandma still alive?
I don't know. Well, on his side, no. No, she passed when she was 55.
Damn.
Yeah, she had cancer, brain cancer.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad was super close to her. I can tell by the way he talks and speaks to her.
So did you get to meet her?
Never got to meet her.
We had to
What?
have been like 30 something.
Wow. Holy
Damn.
Wait, she was 30?
No,
when
she
you-
was
She
55.
was 55, which couldn't have made him that old, you know.
Oh,
That's
and he
like
was
me
only
now if my
30.
mom would've passed. And
My mom gave birth at 24. And I trip out.
My mom's
Oh no, not
like
24. She gave birth at 28, but she met my dad at 24, and I'm like, yeah, I'm 30. She already
Yeah, I
like,
think about that too when you start to
Yeah.
think like that.
It's like, oh, you already did all that everything your way.
Yeah.
like right now, my mom would be pregnant with me this year, and pop me out in July.
My mom would have already
Cause
had
I'm
a
gonna
child.
be 30.
My mom would have had my little brother's 8 years younger than me. So my brother would have probably been what, 2? I don't know.
I can't imagine myself pregnant right now.
I can.
Me?
Not right now. No, me.
Oh.
I think about it. Oh, please, after almost
I
losing my
can see you
period.
going like this.
I'm
all
not
the time.
kidding. You already know
Walking
what I
like
said.
this. With an attitude.
No, I'd be a happy, pretty mommy.
The waddle.
I wouldn't waddle.
With
Maybe
swollen
keep
feet.
one.
When you're pregnant.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I would. I'd have that cute.
You'll have your swollen feet too. and Colby will have to massage it.
I don't know why you keep thinking
Or
Colby
Danny.
Massage.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, I heard Colby talk. You know who he sounds like? He sounds like my nephew Lorenzo.
Aw.
Like, is he really intelligent?
Colby's a smart little boy.
Yeah.
He's a smarty.
Like, for the most part, he sounds like he's sweet.
He liked that you like the 1965 porn.
Yeah, that's what was like, oh my gosh, you sound like a little Lorenzo, kind of. Like,
He's smart. That's why I get on him when he acts stupid. I'm like, he's smarter than that.
totally.
Yup.
You're always the smartest people that you're like, come on.
I say that to Danny too. When Danny acts stupid, I'm like, Danny, you're smarter than this. Don't act like this. That's a good way to tell
You gotta
someone.
tell him out.
I tell him that all the time. I put him over my knee and spank him.
I can't believe he's gonna start a job.
I'm so happy for
I
him.
wonder when his first day
He said
is.
today, 4:30. Pray for his ass.
4:30 equals to 7. That's his lucky number.
That's so cool. Are you guys gonna call him before, make sure he's getting ready early?
I know he's
I
gonna.
should call him.
He's going to. I have faith in him.
He's
He has
gonna
a
ride
lot of
his bike.
I'm wishing him a happy first day.
I'm wishing him to stay at that ass. I told Danny, be good. This is an opportunity. Don't fuck it up.
Maybe he'll find a lover. A Russian tuck.
A Russian stuff.
I don't know. It's not good to have
Don't give away
employee.
anything.
It's not good to have employee lovers.
I've been player love
You
that.
want some before I go.
Yeah, sure. Soccer team. That's enough.
I know, it can get overwhelming.
Well, because I also like broke up some of them.
Oh, well, do you want to give me something too? I don't know. I could take something more.
She take it.
Oh, you don't have to turn all that down then?
I do still have to, so,
Oh,
okay.
I'll do the rest.
Perfect.
Going back on my
The
foot.
stuff is
I was
better.
listening to some beauty tips. Apparently, I'm early.
Taco earrings are having very comfortable.
I was gonna say before I didn't get to finish. I was gonna say I kind of made this fantasy up, but it kind of makes sense. That especially with the brother being gone, I'm comparing it to Greek mythology. He would be Aries. He would be Aries. And he has 3 goddesses residing with him in the meantime. He's in charge. And like we're doing this like field work right now. We really are, even though we're indoors. It's field work. We're the women out in the field doing the work, and he's in charge. And now he's got like we're all gifting him with our presence in different ways, like the goddesses would do.
Totally, that makes sense.
I thought it was
So,
That's so true.
I think it's cute.
No, it is. We've definitely built a cool little group, and you know, even through like, I could tell I was making him uncomfortable when I was in the kitchen crying. You
I'm sure
by
he
the bathroom
knows.
on his
He's
phone.
fine. He's a
he
big
has
boy.
a wife. I mean, he had
He
girlfriend.
has a daughter too.
He
So
knows.
see, he needs to be exposed to the
I think he
reality
just doesn't
of
know
it.
how to handle
It
it.
was so funny because this morning I was like, because we're crazy. And the shit we tell him, and I was just like, what do you think of us? And
What
then
did he
didn't
say?
He said something, and I couldn't hear him. And then I was like, what? You're trying to kill us? I'm like, you're gonna kill us all? And he was like, what? What made you think that I said that? And what made you think I said that right now? Or like compare that to like what I said? And I was like, I didn't hear you. I thought you were fucking saying something crazy about us. Oh, because I was like living with woman 2022.
Yeah, that's such a good one. You just gotta
And
make
he
light of it
laughed.
and
He just
joke.
laughed.
You just gotta joke it off.
I know, but he loves it. I'm sure he's enjoying it. He'd rather be with us and like be stuck with
Than
3
with his
men
brother.
than be stuck with 3 guys.
Or stick with his brother, who they obviously
I know, we're
don't
probably a
get along.
blessing that we came.
Yeah.
His brother probably got him all stoked that there was gonna be 3 girls.
You know he loves it. He's Aries. He's literally the male symbol. I see it so much too. I'm like, oh, it's hilarious. I still think that random British accent is hilarious.
All the Russians left.
Oh, what the hell is that from? I'm so glad. I think Spotify stopped working for me for a moment because I needed to go out and take a break for myself.
And grab your abundance.
I thought you were in the other grow room masturbating.
No, I just was like, I was listening to something and all of a sudden it just stopped. So I was like, oh, I probably just hit a button. And then I realized I couldn't log in, it was giving me all this trouble. So then I went outside, tried again, wasn't working. So then I called Colby and I'm like, see if we can do this from home.
That was smart.
When you masturbate, do you feel like you call on the satanic forces?
Nope. Divine femininity.
Because I saw a thing on YouTube and it was like, stop, don't masturbate. I didn't watch it, but it was
I
just
would've
like a
watched
thing,
it.
and it was
I
like,
totally
no, I
would've.
want to watch it now, and then it was just saying how
I
something
love
about
stuff
God,
like that.
it's against, you're opening a portal or something.
That's fine. Let the sex demons do that. If you find that video, please send it to me. I will indulge in
She's
that.
gonna be commenting on it, like,
Don't be sitting there with my vibrator in my hand as I watch it.
You probably would too.
Colby's been using my Libra candle. I told him, go to the fucking Goodwill and get a Scorpio one. They had them.
A Goodwill?
I got it from Goodwill.
Or they're selling them there?
It was overstocked from Target. Because it's a Target brand candle. And it's a soy candle.
How
And
long they
it's
give me a
slower.
cancer one and I'll pay it back?
I think they actually did have cancer too.
You took one?
No. We just got me one because I bought stuff in New York. So we were just like, okay, next time. I get candles from Goodwill all the time because I'm like, I don't need to just spend money on
oh,
candles.
I know.
I didn't know that the Goodwill, I've never seen candles like that.
Seriously?
Maybe it's just by your house.
No, I see them every time I go to Goodwill.
What?
Yeah,
Maybe
just
you
attract-
just bring the
I was
candles
gonna say,
out.
air goes with fire.
I think you are attracting it.
No, I'm attracted to Frank. He's a true Sagittarius.
I saw him with his centaur, like I imagined it.
Did you see the belly and the little arms and the horse's body?
With the blunt in his mouth.
I see a cigar.
And he's like, I don't use the lamb condom. You
They're
can
not
still get
good.
the disease.
Yeah, you can still. They're not really great.
They don't really work.
No, they are porous. He said it at the same time.
Wait, but you can, semen can still go
Yeah,
through
because
that?
they're porous.
So
Because
what
they're
the
made of
fuck
skin.
is the
Like
point
porous.
of it? That's such a waste of lamb
Well, if
skin.
you're allergic to latex.
True, but it's like,
Right? I get it.
you
It's
can
like
still get
water.
pregnant.
because you could still. They have other alternatives on top of that too. But
Banana peel.
no. I was
just
gonna
kidding.
say. But definitely, I feel like it's because like even though people are allergic, I was gonna say, yeah, it's still protection. It's just it's not as high of a protection. I think that's why they're still available. But I've never used one.
Why would you want to? I mean, I feel like they're really safe.
I thought they would be too.
For some reason, I'm
It's
like,
like a fur coat for you.
yeah.
I think dental dams are funny.
I've never done a dental dam.
I
Have
have
Why
you?
do they call it that?
Because it's a
Because
dam
it
for
looks
your
like-
vagina.
The dental?
A dam.
Dental.
Like, oh, because when your pussy gushes, I guess it
Well,
blocks
not
it.
just that, it's fluids that are coming out. It's just supposed to like block all that.
That is just weird. It's like, why eat a pussy and
It's just, and I think that's why they're not that popular.
I know, they probably lost business. Imagine
No,
working
they
at the
exist.
factory,
I have one.
but
I got
you
it at
used
Play-
it before?
No.
It's super thin
It looks like a giant condom almost, and it's in this plastic like.
and it's
wrapping.
flavored.
I don't know. It's not flavored, but I just got it from Planned Parenthood, and I just keep it, and I do show people sometimes. And I do that.
Is it weird giving head with a condom? Have you tried that?
I don't know. I don't think I have. I feel like if I'm gonna suck it, I'm gonna suck it.
Even if you don't know where it's been?
Well, that's not the case. I don't do that.
So it's like,
Or if I know the guy's really, like I can tell the guy's clean, like and smell. But usually I don't go give guys oral unless I like have been dating them, because I don't like doing it to
oh,
random
so you don't
guys.
do it to just like
No.
a one night stand.
No, I don't. Not that
I
can
wouldn't feel
remember.
safe doing that.
Yeah, because I don't know where else they've been.
Exactly, that's why I'm like, because you're very clean and you get tested and everything, but it's like, how do you know
What they get
if they got the herpes without the...
without the asymptomatic, which is a very good possibility to think about.
That shit scares me. Sex
I'm telling
diseases.
you, like it's not even. It's the thing. The stigma is worse than the actual like. They have so much treatment for these things too. Like if you get something, you can get it taken care of.
True, but it's still just scary.
It's not
to even
scary.
have it, like,
It's not
even be
scary.
close.
If
Like,
you've ever had a UTI, that's something that
I've never had one.
I personally haven't either. I've got yeast infections. so
I've never had that either. I don't know what to put. I would be freaked out.
It's not scary. It's just an irritation down there because of bacterial buildup.
Even when I have a piece of hair, I freak out. I notice that I get cramps if I have a piece of hair stuck in me.
Yeah,
And
no,
then once
I've
I
had
take it
yeast
out, it
infections
feels
because of, like,
better.
being in dance and stuff like that, you're in a leotard like all day. That's not good for that. It doesn't get to breathe and you're sweating. So it traps everything in and then moisture builds up bacteria and then next thing you know, it itches.
I wonder
So
how it is.
uncomfortable, I fucking hate it.
You shouldn't hate it.
No, I do, trust me. But the good thing you can do is, they're easy to get rid of. Yeah, like I do know people with herpes and they're fine. They have love lives. Some have families.
They're still fucking?
Yeah, you can fuck
Because
with
you could
herpes.
only fuck people with herpes?
No. You have no sex education.
Wait, so when you get herpes, don't you always have it?
No. You'll always have it dormant in your body. The virus can lay dormant and it is going to live
But it
forever.
can like come out anytime.
So they say it's mostly if it's stress related, but there's a lot of medications that like you can take like in the beginning stages, or if you're pregnant, so that don't pass it on gestationally, you can take medication so it doesn't pass on through birth. But other than that, like you usually just I guess the first 2 flare-ups are supposed to be like more of the worst ones, but after that, it's like it just lays dormant because your body's found a resistance to it. Like I had one person tell me that they're like, oh yeah, I know I've had it for this many years. And it's like the first 2 times I got the flare-ups, yeah, it was uncomfortable and I did get an outbreak. But after that, sometimes if I do get an irritation, it's just like a tiny pimple or something. And I'm like, he's like, it's like really small, you can't even tell. I'm
On
like,
your pussy?
well, on his penis, but yeah. Don't look at Google Images and get all your information. I had to learn that.
I'm
'cause
sketched out.
I used to do that all the time. I used to just look at Google Images and you freak yourself out doing that.
But it's like on the shaft.
Yeah, or it could be on the testicles. It's not ill. It's just it is what
Just
it is.
scary.
It's just it is what it is.
I mean, I know there's a cure or whatever, but
It's not a cure for herpes. It's not a cure for syphilis either. I don't believe. I think
think so. Okay, so you can still have the herpes.
It just lays dormant
And
in
then
the system.
if it's dormant, you can still pass it through.
Yeah, you can, but it's less likely if you're asymptomatic. And
But
if
how do you know if
having
you're
Because
asymptomatic?
you won't see the bumps. But how do you know if you have it? I don't know. That's why you still have to be careful if you're having unprotected sex with people. That's why you get
why I'm
tested.
like, that's kind of crazy.
Well, that's why you get tested. Because if you get tested, then it's like, okay, you'll know if you have it and it's just laying dormant and you're asymptomatic. Then you know not to have sex with somebody unprotected or to just let them know. That's why sex education is very fucking important because people don't know.
I don't remember learning that at all.
I know, I was gonna say, you don't have any sex
sex ed.
education, I can tell. Because the conversation, and it's good to have questions, but I'm glad that it's
Maybe that's why I'm
studied.
scared to hoe around.
First of all, it's not called hoeing around. It's just people like sex.
Sexaholics.
Doesn't make you a sexaholic either.
Frank's a sex
He's
addict.
not a sex addict.
What's the cure for sex? I remember when I asked, what's
No,
the
he's
cure
just
for
a very
sex?
sexual person.
And
He's
then
not a
Taco
sex
was
addict.
like, I was like, what is the cure for being a sex addict? And he was like,
Sex.
sex.
I heard him.
I loved it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I thought it would be
it's
like
not-
meditation.
I know hoes exist because I used to be friends with a hoe who ended up being someone I thought I could
You used to
trust.
be an apprentice of a hoe?
A friend with. Her name was Lindsay.
Oh,
I wanted to
I
be
thought
with
you
Charlie.
said
She was a hoe.
apprentice.
She was a straight thought. She was a thought.
But she would
anybody,
be,
just because someone's sexual doesn't automatically
but she
qualify
would
them
get
as a hoe.
paid for it.
No.
Oh, she would
She was
just
just a
fuck.
fucking thought.
Yeah, she just had a lot
She
of
did
sexual
not
partners.
give a fuck. But it comes with like being a hoe or a thought comes with just an energy around it. It doesn't just mean you're promiscuous or enjoy sex or have many sexual partners. Being a hoe comes with a total different like vibe.
Yeah.
Like it's a
You
kind
can
of
tell it's
person you are.
ratchet.
It's very ratchet. It's very unbecoming on a person. Because guys can be hoes too.
Yeah, you can tell when they're a fuckboy.
And you can jokingly call someone a hoe. I mean, I prefer not to, but I use that word sparingly. Like, Lindsay was a thought. She was a ratchet ass thought. Straight up. Like, there's no other way to define her. She was gross. She literally was gross. But, hoeing around, nah. Just sexual people. That's what they are. There's nothing wrong with being sexual.
Spreading the love magic.
Being sexual, as long as it's two consenting adults, shouldn't be anything wrong with it.
No bestiality here.
Yeah, that's not right.
No incest.
no incest, no bestiality.
None
no,
of the Greek fucking
no
love
pedophilia,
shit.
Yeah, none of that.
We cancel the Greek sex rules out, or whatever the fuck
no,
it would
it's
be under.
disgusting, yeah.
I don't know what's up
I'm
with these
glad
Greeks.
that people evolved to realize like that's not okay.
I wonder what made them think
I would
it
be
was.
curious to look into that. Like, what was the thing that made them realize, okay, let's not fuck little boys anymore?
I think it's when their empire fell. That it probably had to be the cause. Maybe that's their karma for fucking doing that
Socrates
shit.
and all those Greek philosophers, they were freaking momos.
Artemis wasn't fucking any younger kids.
No, Artemis was a virgin. It's just funny to me.
Why?
It's just funny because all the gods were horny as hell.
I know.
I love it.
Everybody probably wanted her.
Everyone wanted Aphrodite. Even Zeus.
Well, that's good that my thing is a. It makes sense because I'm not like I can be a freak, but I'm not always asking and like try to fuck people all the time. Very reserved. I act like a virgin, but I don't talk like one.
Yeah,
But I don't talk like one. I'm like my behavior is, but the way I talk, no.
That's sometimes how people can tell that you like don't.
When they verbally talk more.
When you talk about it, but you don't like. I know people who like have told me before, like not me personally, for me, but in a reference to someone else, like, oh yeah.
They're all talk.
Yeah. Sometimes you can tell.
I'm just but I'm also very picky too. Like I wanna find like someone that has a good connection.
I get it. I also just love physical attraction. And
Me too.
If I vibe with someone and I'm physically attracted to you, especially my like, obviously not right now.
Yeah.
And truth be told, like it depends on my mood because I've gone through phases where I'm like, yo, that guy's hot. I'm gonna hook up on him. I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna fuck him.
Damn,
And
I've
then-
never been like that.
And then I've had my phases where it's like I don't want to be with anybody at all. And then I'll have phases where I'm like, right now, like I only
You're
want to hook up
fucking
with.
horny.
No, I just want to hook up with one person. Like I might be attracted to other people, but I literally just want to hook up with one person. And that's just because I really like that person.
Yeah.
That happens to me too.
Also, I don't.
Like I can flirt and be the way I am, but if I like somebody and I really like them, I like them.
I just don't want to give it up to everybody.
See, when you word things like that, you know it comes off very, very unbecoming.
How? I'm just saying, like,
When
I
you
just
say things
don't
like
want to
give it up,
give
you
it
make
up.
it sound like, oh, you're just easy. Like, people can just have you. Like, it's just easy. When people are just sexual, that's just nature.
Yeah, but other people are more like that.
There are people who are like
compared
that.
to others, and like I'm more reserved. And
But it's like when you say it, it comes with the way, and I know it's the way you think. I know you think, you put yourself on a pedestal because you think because you're selective, like, oh, I don't just give it up. I'm better than everybody.
no, I'm just
It's like
saying
being
that
on
I don't
high
want to
horse.
give it up to just anybody. Everybody can do their own thing, but for me personally,
Choose your words, though. What did I tell
I
you?
don't
Your
want
words.
to just do that.
That's better to say it. Just saying, it's just not for me. Like when Frank was talking about the girls being prostitutes, and I'm like, personally, I can't sell. I don't fuck for money. I personally can't do that. It's not for me. I don't have anything. I don't judge the people who do it. That's them.
No,
Now, if you're
I'm
just a
judging
nasty,
either.
raunchy, dirty person, I'm gonna judge you because you're a shitty person. And if you happen to be a whore and a shitty person, then I'm judging you.
Then you're doing more.
You're
Or selling yourself for
Yeah, if
drugs.
you're, yeah. No, see, and I feel bad.
That shit's
I
crazy.
feel so sad for those people. I don't judge them. I feel for them.
Yeah, because they probably
We don't
were
know their
abandoned
story.
too,
Yeah.
and like
We don't know if they were.
there's deeper shit.
Yeah.
All those people that are all fucked up on drugs and
But
shit
then there
have
are
a
some
lot
people
of
where they
trauma.
just made that decision and they're okay with it and that's who they are and they'll admit it. I'm a dirty whore. Okay.
I'm the what?
I'm a dirty whore. Like some people are fine with that and that's the life they chose.
Like the girls on Maury show?
I was thinking more like porn actresses. They know that's their business and they know they're getting fucked by a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
That most of them don't know and they know it's work, it's business.
Do
Some
they
women-
act as escorts too on the side? I wonder.
A lot of them do.
Well, yeah, because they want to fuck that famous porn star, so they're gonna like, where am I gonna find that porn star? I want to fuck her.
I was thinking just money. It's extra money.
Joe Biden probably.
If you're
gets
already
them.
fucking on camera and getting paid, and why not do escorting if that's what you want to do?
So Joe Biden's just so gross. I can already imagine him going to like those kids' sex parties. It's so sad. Just by the way he can't control himself on camera behind.
I That is weird.
With
I will say,
kids.
when I see him do that, it is very, very weird. And I know he's a part of it.
Fuck yeah, they're all doing that shit. Even Obama.
Yeah.
As much as you love Obama, he's a fucking
No, I
creep,
know.
too.
Trust me. I like I said, anybody who's up there in the ranks, I know they're all in it. All of them. I don't care
They're
who
all
I
doing
love.
nasty shit.
I don't care who I fucking love as an artist or if I respect a politician. That does not mean I know that they are not in it. They are in it. I know that.
Hillary Clinton.
I don't like Hillary. I just don't.
She's good.
I don't trust the bitch.
I don't trust any of them.
No,
Kamala
I don't either,
Harris.
but I will say there are certain things like I try and pay attention to politics, especially I try and start from like the innermost circle, like local politics. Like, 'cause
I
like
wonder, but that is also controlled by corporations and money.
Yeah, but people do have more of they have more control over like what's going on in your area. Like the grocery bag code, like having reusable bags. Yes, I'm sure there's other things behind that, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I did vote
And
for
making
that.
animal cruelty a felony.
Or just like the 420 Prop
Well, I'm sure they
215.
balance it out to make
Yeah.
us think that they're not
I
all
don't
so bad, you
'cause
know?
we do have rights, we do have power. Like,
Yeah,
why-
but that's why they let
But at
us.
the same time, why would they not say that people have power? When we get together, we do have power.
True, but there's other places around the world that don't
They don't.
allow that, like communist countries.
I
like
agree.
can't.
Yeah, no, that's not.
But then here, like, they're just trying. We're still like, but we're very, very.
We have a lot of rights.
Yeah,
freedoms.
we're. What is that word?
Freedoms, rights, your
We
civil rights.
are more free, I guess. That's what
We
they
have
say.
like civil rights.
Yeah, we have a lot of good advantages here compared to other
Yeah.
countries. So I am grateful to be here, but it's still corrupt as fuck,
there's
and
a
it's
lot
just a
of
front.
corruption.
It's a front.
I think it sucks that the whole world is like that, really.
That is what?
Some places are better than others, but the whole world is like that.
I know. It's the devil taking over.
It is. It's the evil powers.
It's
It
the
really is.
AI, the fallen angels.
But no, for real. Like, for real.
It's so fucking weird. But it's like is there gonna be like a war? Is
I
the
don't know.
war
They're talking
happening?
about World War III. That's
Is the war
going on.
happening spiritually because of it?
It's both. It's physical and spiritual. For sure it is.
And where the fuck are we gonna go? Where are we ending
You
up?
gotta do your research and decide that.
Because the good forces and the evil forces are pretty much balanced out. It just depends.
That's why Baphomet is as love, so love.
Yeah,
That's
it's all
duality.
duality. There's nothing. There's so much good in this world compared to all the bad. I mean, it could be. Imagine it not being controlled by the evil forces, and it's the
I don't think that
opposite.
can be conceptualized without Eli, because I think that like man is naturally like human nature or just nature.
It's just in between
It's always going to be that way. I think that's just
because
it.
that's what makes us understand the other side and be grateful
Yeah, good
for.
without the bad, life is death. Ouroboros.
But I mean, it could be a different way.
I mean, obviously, like society and people can be different. Like,
But that's hard to fucking change because
Yeah.
everybody's an individual, and it's
not
hard to
only
like.
that, like people just suck. There's shitty people out there.
Do you think
That's
like
the
back
evil
in the
of the
day
world.
was more in tune?
Fuck no.
Well, that's because of all the history that you've heard.
No.
We weren't there experiencing
So
it
what?
ourselves.
People are people. They're not gonna change. There's always gonna be shit, corruption, disease, sickness, murder.
But like the
rape.
newer world from back in the
It's
day.
just different. I think it's the same but different. Maybe a little more exasperated because of technology.
Well, like the whole how they had like power and healing generators, like all that was like disappeared from our history.
But it didn't. I think it just got tucked
I mean,
away.
well, yeah, it reappeared, but it's not common knowledge anymore.
I think it just got tucked away.
But it's
It's
fucking
still there. It's always going to be
crazy.
there. But that's where the elite come in. I think that's exactly what that is.
Yeah, and they're the ones that write all the textbooks and everything, and support the schooling.
I'm not 100% against school because I see what happens when people don't have access to education at all. And it's sad. Knowledge is power.
No, it is.
But it is really sad to see, like, because I watched a video about, like, in, like, urban neighborhoods where homeless shelter, this woman who was, like, in her, I don't remember, she was, like, late 20s or mid-20s, I forgot. She was a young black woman. And they were trying to test her reading abilities to see, like, if she qualified for certain programs for this homeless shelter type of deal, this homeless shelter program. And she starts crying because she didn't read shit. And I'm like, imagine. And then sometimes, ever since then, I'll think about certain things where I'm like, whoa, if I didn't read that, that could have gotten me in trouble. Not just contracts. I'm talking about medicine containers and stuff like that, or like certain stop signs or signs in different places. Like, reading is a very important skill to have.
Yeah, in this society. of
Not
course.
just this society. Come
Because
on.
back in the day,
They had language too. It just wasn't the same.
No, I'm talking about like before this whole like life development.
We always had language. Language is an important skill to have. It's communication. Even just saying words alone, they're all good.
Well, like
vowels.
murmur.
And vowels. Vowels.
And then what about
Oh.
that? The people, the tribe in Africa that does the clicking.
Sound and vibration. That's even more ancient, in my opinion.
It trips me out on what goes on in their brain because when we think we're like thinking in English, my mom thinks in Spanish.
I think that's cool.
And then like, what about the clickers? Like, are they clicking in their brain?
Probably making sound inside their head.
Was that the trip?
It's cool.
I'm like, and then what did the caveman do? Like, what were
Grunts?
they thinking? Like, they were just having the, yeah, that's what I think. And then their meaning behind those sounds,
sense.
it's like how
And sometimes
it just naturally came about.
And sometimes things are visual. Like if you think about birds, how they communicate with dances and colors and movements and signals, all that shit. It's all language. Language is so important.
But it's the divine.
It's so cool.
The first language would be what?
I know they say Latin is the oldest if you're going with like specifics, but I don't
Just
even
like
know
the
how.
sound.
Just like vowels. Vowels are incredibly important.
They say that mushrooms help bring about language in different cultures. That the caveman started to draw.
The
This
drawing
is a
of the
theory
caves.
from like, yeah, this is a cool theory from one of those crazy psychedelic philosophers, Terence McKenna. He puts it in his book that I have, The Food of the
A
Gods.
book you must read.
The Food of the Gods. And he talks about how mushrooms were an important role in like the development of language and art and different parts of the world. And he like touches base on all these different cultures that I never even heard about.
There's so many out there.
I
There's
know.
So many. It's crazy.
And there's a lot of them that worship the cow and how he talks about like
that's
why,
interesting.
because they poop out the mushrooms. That's how they come out
I
naturally.
was gonna say because cows are like very domesticated, they can be farmed. They like
That too, they like bring everything. They bring
cows are
mushrooms,
very-
food,
Yeah.
shelter, like with their
Meat if you need to cook them, milk,
their meat.
cheese, butter,
everything. They're
Horns
like
for weapons.
it's like they're a
Skeleton.
god.
hide. You can use their hide
I know, for shelter to make like
Or clothing.
teepees and stuff.
or clothing, loincloth.
So with humans, we can only eat each other. I mean, I guess we can produce milk
We do. Breast milk.
and make cheese for the masses. Can you imagine being a fucking human and the cow? We switch roles.
That'd be funny.
And the cows
That
just
could make a
fucking
very
like
good
farm
show.
us.
That'd be a cool
And
show.
then they're just and they're putting us on antibiotics so we can
They kind of are.
well yeah, so we can act like we're pregnant all the time and fucking produce milk at all times. Like
That's
that would
funny
be
'cause birth
fucking
control didn't do that to me.
what?
That's funny because birth control didn't do that to me. Make me produce milk. It did make my titties big though. I will say that.
Well yeah, because it's producing
I
that
love
milk, estrogen, but you're not gonna have it out.
It's not gonna
It's like
lactate.
the pregnancy, like during
It's a
pregnancy.
different hormone. I don't know if it's estrogen.
But during pregnancy, you're not lactating until your baby comes out.
That's true. I think that has to do with a different hormone trigger. I don't know if it's estrogen. I know there's other
Birth control is a
hormones.
fucking
I love
trip.
estrogen.
That science is like,
Chemistry.
whoa, like how did
Chemistry's
they?
cool.
Because I know like the neem is the most natural.
The what?
The neem, what I use is the most natural with no side effects, nothing that are harmful in studies, but birth control has a lot of side effects.
It
It just
depends.
feels
I
so-
think it depends.
It's just very unnatural, and I want to know like, because
I've been on it for years.
it
I'm not
affects
on
a lot
it
of
now.
people.
I'm not on it now.
How does it feel?
Shut the fuck up. Come on. I said I'm not on it now because I wanted to like have my natural hormones as I get to my age where I'm like, I do want to be fertile.
If somebody else cut you off, you wouldn't have to.
If I were to like get with another person and start having sex, I would have to think about what I'm gonna do. Maybe try and follow my menstrual cycle.
Just do the new.
I was also thinking just following the moon. Not the moon, but like just following like the patterns of my
Well, I
menstrual
have
cycle.
that app on my phone too, and it tells
Yeah, a
you
lot
when
of
you're
women
most
do.
when
I've
you're
heard
most
some stuff
About
fertile.
that too.
What?
I've heard some stuff about that too. I don't
Sketchy
know.
stuff? There's this lady that does this new one that's like your thermometer. It's like your
It
it
will
tells
tell
you
you
when
if
you're
you're
most fertile.
Yeah, they've been
And
having those things.
it's like with your body heat.
Yeah, I know. That's what they said when you're in
And
heat.
it works.
That's
I
what
know,
they
that's
say
so
when-
funny.
Yeah.
Because you're like, blood is rushing all over. Your heart is pumping harder. And that's always like the day before my period, like that week before my period, I
Yeah,
start getting
that's when
really.
you're most fertile. Your eggs are ready.
And I'm feeling that now because I know my period's coming soon because it says it on my calendar thing. And it's always accurate.
Yeah, once you get your body gets used to a certain pattern. I'm like I'm making sure, hopefully my period comes again next month. As long as it keeps happening, I'm good. I'm like really happy. But I was so happy to get my period. That's why I was like, I kept telling myself, I'm like, if I get my period again, I at least want the choice to know if I want to have babies or not. I don't want to have to be like, oh, you can't have babies because you got sick that one time. I want to be able to be like, no, I don't want children, and yes, I want children, but I want the choice to be mine ultimately.
Of course, who else's choice is it gonna be?
I'm saying if I didn't get my period anymore because I became infertile with my like when I got
Oh,
this-
your sickness?
Yeah.
No, that's just temporary.
No, I know, but I know that now. But at first, not getting my period for a while, that's
It
scary.
scared you?
It's scary.
No, it scared me when I had it for being stressed and like
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't know.
scary.
And then I figured it out like, oh shit.
That's my hormones too. It's not just being pregnant. It's my whole like feminine
Yeah.
hormones.
That's so weird. Oh yeah, I need that video. I know masturbation.
I would love to watch that shit. Seriously.
I wonder why. I mean, it doesn't say nothing in the Bible.
About
That's not-
masturbation?
Is there anything in the
I'm
Bible?
sure
that
there
says
is. I don't know what verse specifically,
But like to be against it or for it?
I'm against it, I'm sure.
I wonder why.
Because you'll be surprised to find all kinds of things in the Bible. When someone mentions it,
Yeah.
just look it up. It's there. There's
But
all
is
kinds
it-
of shit.
You think it's because we are opening a portal?
I wouldn't go with that one, although I like that idea. Because I believe that.
I believe
do.
we open fucking portals and we're
Yeah,
having
that makes
sex.
sense.
And
I
that-
really do believe that.
That's why a lot of witches do like
Sex magic.
orgies and all that.
That's called sex magic.
Yeah. So that's
I think it's really
it's like
cool.
another force taking over you. It's kind of demonic.
I mean, shit, I like the demon that comes into me when I'm fucking.
Me too.
So, I don't know.
It's animalistic.
It's hot.
Look, it's hot.
It is.
She's getting horny now. Jesse,
Shit.
come out of the bushes. We know you're hiding
I'm in
behind
my
us.
bushes.
To the gardener.
Shit, he is sexy ass garden.
You wish you was your maintenance man. So you can break
So I
shit.
would have already fucked with that with this. I put that on everything I would have.
Yeah, and you've been trying hard with the other dude. But
No, I
he's
haven't
so
been
loyal.
trying. No, I haven't been trying at all.
I mean, it's been close encounters.
No, it's just been a lot of heavy flirting and very like sexual tension and energy, but I know neither one of us are going to do anything about it. And
What
that's
if he
makes me
tried?
mad. He wouldn't, and I mean,
No, but like, what if it did come down to it? What would you do?
depend on the circumstance.
You would.
It depends.
You'll pull a Javier. No. Stop. It feels, okay, wait, no, stop. Molly Jamali.
Molly for Molly, oh my god, no.
She's gonna fucking come and haunt you.
I don't give a fuck about that bitch.
She probably does witchcraft too.
Nah, I don't think so. But that girl, she's got some head things going on up there. I don't know what's going on with her anymore, but Danny needs to stop like giving her attention.
It's a fucking sickness for attention. There's a fucking thing
No,
on
no,
it.
I believe it, but there's something. Yeah, I think she has that because she's.
And a lot of people are, since social media came out, it's a
Yeah.
new like disease.
It is. I believe it. It's a pandemic.
I forgot what the fuck it's called, but there's like a word for it.
I believe it. People get sick for that shit, like you said.
Yeah, it's weird. But it is what it is.
Kind of see it.
Sex magic.
The moon was so pretty out there.
You saw the moon
Yeah.
finally?
I saw the moon.
Did it look like the reflection of the earth?
You can only kind of see it, but you can see the phase it's in and the shadow of everything because the way the moon's like.
See, that's what I wanted
It's
to
so
know.
pretty.
If it's a reflection of the earth, what is that? Shadow.
Yeah, shadows. I get it. But I thought it was really pretty because I saw the moon and I